Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the Bo-Katan fan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, today we're going to be looking at the newly released Season 3 trailer for The Mandalorian. Now I have to confess, this is going to be kind of a half reaction because basically we had the football game on, I was watching it with my dad, and then halftime came, and as you know, the trailer debuted. So I did watch the trailer already, but it was kind of quick and then it was back to the game. So I figured we could do a video about it, check it out one more time and see if I noticed things I didn't notice the first time around. So yeah, let's jump into the trailer, guys. Check it out one more time and then let's talk about it.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Those definitely look like some new faces for sure. Well, not that we could see their face, but you know what I mean.
Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight.
Grogu.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy.
Such an iconic pair, man.
You'll never be lost.
Oh, there's Grief Karga. So he looks like he's in a higher position now of power.
I'm going to Mandalore
The armorer.
so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Wow. Kelly.
Something dangerous happening out there.
Coruscant, man. That is definitely Coruscant.
It'll be too late.
Look at that helmet. Ah, and the Jedi.
Hang on, kid.
Oh my gosh. Droids, other Mandalorians.
This is the way.
This is the way. Oh man. I still can't get over that. The way he just came out like that is so cute. Oh, okay, guys. Much better the second time around. It's different when you're watching it live, like at halftime, versus sitting down, taking your time watching it. Yeah, no, so that was a great trailer. It didn't give away so much, but it kind of showed you a little bit the direction the story was going in. So first of all, talking about Mando, he seems like he's had a lot of time to reflect on what it truly means to be Mandalorian. In the first season, he very much followed things, according to his tribe, and he was very much on board with don't remove your helmet, and this is what it means to be Mandalorian. But now he seems like he's opening up a little bit more and looking at it in a different light. And I think he said something like, you have to also know how to navigate the galaxy so you'll never be lost. So these are words we haven't heard from him before, and I wonder if that's because of the fact that he won the dark saber. We saw in the book of Boba Fett, obviously, that he was training with that, learning how to use it, and whoever wins that in combat is supposed to be the rightful ruler of Mandalore. So I wonder if he is kind of preparing himself for that potential role. You saw that he met up with some Mandalorians in this trailer, and a couple of them look like they might have been new faces. I don't know if we're gonna see any of the previous Mandalorians that we saw, like Koska Reeves, for example. Bo-Katan wants the dark saber as well, right? So is there gonna be some conflict there that we're gonna see unfold? We see him in Book of Boba Fett, he has the weapons. So you kind of wonder, did he settle things with Bo-Katan, or is there still a conflict there? Is she searching for him? It looked like in the other Mandalorian Season 3 trailer, Bo-Katan was already sitting on what looked to be a throne, and she was questioning Din and kind of blaming him and his tribe for dividing the Mandalorian people. I really don't know if they're going to be allies or enemies at this point. We already know that they come from different tribes. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that goes down. So when he traveled to Mandalore, obviously it looked like it was in ruins, and you saw that he picked up a helmet. I'm wondering whose helmet that was. Maybe that's not anybody's specific helmet. Maybe it's just supposed to symbolize Mandalorians and Mandalore as a whole, because we know that there was the Great Purge of Mandalore, right? So I don't know if that's just one of the remnants from that. But we know it can't be Jango's helmet because his helmet blew up, right, in the Clone Wars Season 2 finale. Maybe it was actually the second last episode of the Clone Wars Season 2. We know it can't be Boba's helmet because obviously he has his armor. So yeah, I don't know whose helmet that is, but I guess we'll find out. You saw Coruscant in the trailer as well, and that man, I'm not sure exactly his name, but we've seen him a couple times in The Mandalorian. He busted Mando on a couple of occasions and also saved him that one time during that spider episode that still gives me the creeps to this day. And it looks like maybe he is turning to Mando for help with something. So I guess that's just showing us how much the fight is escalating at this point. Mando's now working with potentially politicians here and people in power, people in positions of authority that work for the New Republic. So it kind of makes you wonder, I guess, what the great threat's going to be. Is there going to be another type of Mandalorian conflict between Mando and his followers, and then maybe Bo-Katan and her followers, and then the Republic's going to back one of them? Or is there another threat altogether? We know the Ahsoka series obviously is going to happen later this year, and we know that Thrawn's supposed to be in that series. So are we going to see anything set up from season 3 of Mandalorian pertaining to the Ahsoka series? So could Thrawn be involved somehow here? Either way, you get the sense that the fight is definitely escalating now. There's more conflict and there's going to be some type of greater threat. So we also saw, looked like potentially an Order 66 flashback. We saw the Jedi there in the temple, and I wonder if that was pertaining to Grogu, because obviously we know that Grogu, much of his past is kind of a secret, but we know that he was taken from the temple by somebody. So are we going to find out more about that this season with that flashback and perhaps more flashbacks? Are we going to see any familiar faces in any of these flashbacks? You also saw that Grogu used the Force at the end there, which was it was kind of funny. It was kind of cute the way he just came out of the cave with his hand raised like that. But it does show that he is getting more powerful with that. And he did obviously pick up a thing or two training with Luke, because we saw that he was training with Luke in the Book of Boba Fett, right? But then ultimately he chose to go back to Mando instead of staying with Luke. Will we see him continue to get more powerful? Are we going to see Luke make an appearance again, because he was in the Book of Boba Fett along with Ahsoka? So are either of them going to make an appearance? I also wonder if we're going to see him get older at all. His species obviously ages very slowly. I wonder, is it going to be a thing where we only ever see him as a baby, or is he going to grow up kind of like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy? You know, are they going to take that approach? I almost can't imagine an older Grogu at this point, you know, and I think that his popularity largely stems from his youth. That's what makes him and Mando such an iconic duo. They kind of look at it like a father-son bond, sort of. Or I guess older brother, younger brother bond. Yeah, just kind of a thought. But anyways, guys, yeah, great trailer. I can't wait for this season. It looks like it's going to be a good one. Let me know down below in the comments, as always, what you thought of the trailer and what you're looking forward to from this upcoming season. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you soon for the next video. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.